Jazz is 1000% about the collaboration. The energy in the room, the breath of the person next to you, it all influences what people are playing.
It's really hard to get away from that stylistically if you keep that. Though.
Exactly.
So if you want to mess it up a lot, we're gonna have to like
Totally.
either shake hand that rhythm, put that rhythm in a different voice.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to. So it's like I guess it just depends on like what is important to the song that still makes it the song.
Yeah.
And then does that lock us into what makes it the song?
Right, because that rhythm like wants a backbeat.
Because that's
Yes.
yeah. Because you can't. I mean, it wants that or that. Those are the only two choices.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, I think the melody is cool. I think the melody is like what makes it recognizable. So like,
And just the fact that we could go and discuss like really quickly what we were gonna do, I was like, oh, well, like Brooke came in with some ideas, I did lay down some stuff, and I was like, well, what if we did this? And they were like, yeah. I'm like, all right, let's try it. And it was cool. It was really neat. I don't think anybody's gonna be super jerky in this city. It's not. Chicago's pretty like chill. So my idea was to do a sort of an ECM double time underneath, long melody, almost doubled over the top.
ooh,
Like more like
That would
a
be
Dave
cool.
Holland kind of thing.
I like that. That's cool.
But I mean, that would still be straight-ish, you know.
Should we just try something? Can we just let's start with everything in B flat. See how it goes.
Like in this, when we did this session, everybody in the room is thinking about improvising in the moment. We have this structure, but we're listening to each other and interacting with each other. I love what everybody brought to this. You know, obviously, like Brooke is a great singer, and she came in with an idea of what she wanted to do. You know, we could have taken this song 100 different ways, but that might not have served her voice that well. So having just any kind of idea of what she wanted was so helpful. And then, you know, Stacy is such a great player, has a lot of great ideas and creativity in her playing, and I think that's amazing. So she's really easy to lock in with. Eddie was great. I was so impressed by how he was accompanying Brooke. I thought his ideas were great. And David obviously coming in at the last second was awesome. And he brought a lot to the table too, especially with like texture.
So again, this morning we had a guitar player who said, hey, I'm feeling super well. We said, hey man, we think that's really cool that you're willing to communicate with us about it, but we obviously didn't want to put anybody in jeopardy for health. So we said, hey, it's cool, we appreciate it, but let's see if we can find someone else. We spent a good portion of 3 to 4 hours sending a lot of text messages, a lot of Facebook messages, a lot of Instagram messages. David Taylor's coming through, he's gonna play some guitar for us. Super pumped.
Yes, that. Keep that. We just have to be able to give that to David when he's ready. Okay.
He's gonna have a lot of things to learn.
Oh yeah, you got a lot, David.
Guitar, you can sit back and play chords, or you can be like a horn player, or you could be like a vocalist, you know? And I think even in jazz music or other music I've played, my favorite role has been when you can just kind of hang with the vocalist.
Part of jazz music is the interaction, right, and the improvisation, and those things happen in the air. Like it happened live. It happened when you play it at the moment. So, you know, I can always sit at home, like play by myself. I can play with a play along. I can do looping kind of stuff and play with myself. But it just feels so different when you play with others. Like I feel so precious. This opportunity is so great for me. I really want to go out and play with people. You know, yeah, even though it's jazz.